Hello guys, welcome back to the channel that loves to do reckless blind buys. Actually, I just recently came back from a nearby fragrance store where I thought they had Versace Eros Energy. That will be a blind buy I'm going to jump on as soon as possible. Unfortunately, it's just always teased, this fragrance. It's been teased for months and I can't find it anywhere. As soon as I thought it was somewhere near me, I basically ran over there. Well, I walked briskly, I didn't really run. But unfortunately, they made a mistake. They said they had it in stock online, but they didn't have it, guys. I plan to be the first reviewer to do a full review of that fragrance with the full bottle and everything. I really hope I get there, guys. Fingers crossed. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about some blind buys I made primarily for the upcoming autumn season. The season's gonna change faster than we know it, and it's good to now prepare some colder weather new scents for the channel. These aren't all exactly blind buys. Some of these I've tried very briefly in a department store, but to me, I didn't buy these because of my memory with those scents back then. It's because I actually bought them due to the fact that they're getting good reviews. There's some positive aspects about them that are appealing to me. I kind of remember some of these scents, but not really. So to me, I'm gonna count them as blind buys, especially in department stores, guys. You know how it goes. We apply like 8 to 10 different fragrances on ourselves. Free stuff makes us go crazy, guys. And you have all these different scents and your nose can't really appreciate or focus on one scent individually. So today we have 4 fragrances. I'm going to go through them on Fragrantica's note breakdown, as well as their ratings, some of the reviews people have put online. And I'm going to put these primarily on test strips. These are going to be first impressions, and then I'm going to sort of summarize the fragrance from my very brief experience with them, and then I will eventually discuss these fragrances in more detail as the channel comes forward. This is primarily a fun video, guys. I'm kind of seeing if I made a horrible mistake with these blind buys. Was I wasteful with my money? So basically, watch the video and find out. So let's begin. Hey guys, the first reviews of our previous release, Mr. Momentum, are already looking great, and our next release is going to be Mr. Mesmeric, a mature date night fragrance that brings a new idea to the industry. It's going to be a limited pre-order like our previous releases, so make sure you sign up for the pre-order notifications in the link down below. Do it again. Oh, before I start opening, I should show you guys the box. This is Gucci Guilty Absolute pour Homme, which has a rating of 4.1 out of 5, and you guys are seeing the note breakdown on screen right now. So I've heard a lot of good things about this scent. People usually say this is the most niche version of the Gucci Guilty line, which as a line in general, I'm quite uninspired by. I find it quite boring, typical designer perfumery. I like the Elixir the most, but this absolutely gets a lot of hype. Apparently it's one of the best leather fragrances. Leather to me can be either really sexy or really difficult to wear, but apparently this is quite masculine, a little bit polarizing. I like those masculine polarizing scents like Noir, Anthracite by Tom Ford. So I have a feeling I might actually like this, but I can see this being polarizing. It doesn't really have any sweetness. Looking at that note breakdown, it's going to be camphorous, woody, dry probably, and quite leather heavy, of course. So here's the bottle, guys. This smells like stuff you clean wood furniture with and or make it last. One of the worst fragrances I've ever smelled. I don't know why anyone would want to smell like this stuff. So that review got me very excited to try this. It looks like it's a very easy to love fragrance, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm expecting a very masculine scent that has a lot of character. Okay, so I'm just kind of letting it come to me. I don't like, oh, okay. I think I've smelled this in the air. Oh wow, it's very peppery as well. I don't think that note breakdown gives it full justice. It smells very peppery, dry cedarwood with leather in here. Quite clean, masculine. Oh wow. Wow, this is really nice. This is kind of incredible. Wow, I really like this. I guess I was correct. It is masculine, gentlemanly. This could have been an Aqua de Parma fragrance, honestly. It has that regal elegance to it. But, and also, yeah, I guess this is Gucci is an Italian brand, isn't it, as well? So, unless I'm wrong about that. But this is beautiful. This does smell niche. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is really nice. This could be your signature outside of the summertime, all year round, day and night. Wow, I am very lucky with this blind buy. This is me to a T. Oh my goodness. I can't wear this fragrance on skin today because I'm testing other fragrances, but oh my goodness. This is masculine, sexy, niche smelling, expensive smelling. Wow. All the reviewers, yeah, who gave us hype, fair play to you guys. This definitely deserves the hype. Guys, I'm not a Gucci Guilty guy. I don't like the line in general, but this is incredible. This is very nice. Okay, and if this is long lasting and good projection, which I think it is, wow, this might be a 10 out of 10. I am very, very happy with this blind buy. 37.9% of people who watch School of Scent are subscribed to us. If you guys really want to see our channel grow, go ahead and click subscribe. Let's get that number to 40%. Thank you. Next up, we have Joop Homme Eau de Parfum. Yes, you guys know I love to hate on the original Joop. I never thought I'd see the day where I'm actually buying a flanker. It has a rating of 4.11 out of 5 on Fragrantica. You can see the note breakdown on the screen, which looks very attractive in fairness. And here's how the bottle looks. Yes, a deep, rich scent. I'm surprised it's from 2021. I would have guessed it would originate from somewhere in the 90s. That's a very interesting description. And bear in mind, guys, this is the Eau de Parfum, and I think now, since 2021, Joop have come out with Le Parfum, like every designer brand has to nowadays. And I'm sure they're gonna come out with an Elixir, and then they're gonna come out with a Joop 50% Mega Extra. I don't know, guys, but anyways, I'm expecting a very sweet, loud fragrance. This is very cheap, this fragrance. I got this for maybe 21 pounds, I think, very cheap. And this is a 75 ml. But apparently it's sweet, sexy, decadent. You saw the notes on screen, honey, chestnut. I'm expecting something maybe like Stronger With You mixed with a Joop DNA. This is from the 90s. So let's see if it has any reminiscence to the original. Hopefully it smells modern enough to be worn in today's time. So again, I'm not rushing to get this to my nose. I'm letting it come to me. I feel like you get a more accurate depiction of the fragrance. It's not up close to your skin, because most of the time people are experiencing it as a sillage. Okay, so this reminds me of the original Joop Homme, made more smooth, rounded out. It does have the slight old school feel. I can agree with that review actually. It has that same heavy musky base as the original, but it now has very interesting notes like honey, chestnut. It has a slight cherry effect in here. I feel like it's a bit fruity. I'm not seeing any obvious fruit notes in the note breakdown. It smells a little bit cherry-esque, which the original Joop kind of had that effect. It smelled a little bit like raspberry. So it does remind me of the original, but this smells better. I think it smells more attractive, a little bit more interesting, and less synthetic, less annoying. It smells higher quality than its price tag, in fairness. I don't think it smells niche. I'm not gonna give it the same title as like Gucci Guilty Absolute, but it smells better than its price tag. It smells like it's good quality for the price. I think this could be a contender for a good, cheap clubbing fragrance, a head turner. Yeah, not bad. Quite unisex actually, not as masculine as I thought it would be, but it's not bad. I think it's probably unisex, still leaning masculine overall though. So I'm gonna give that a full wearing eventually and see if Joop has made a bit of a comeback. And then we have L'Instant de Guerlain pour Homme Eau de Parfum. So I used to own a bottle of this as an eau de toilette. I think I've smelled the eau de parfum very briefly on paper. Actually, back then I could tell this smells better than the eau de toilette, but it smelled less versatile. However, in Guerlain, the L'Instant, the Guerlain pour Homme, it's usually the eau de parfum that got all the attention. Apparently it's a really nice, sexy, cocoa-based date night fragrance. I feel like if you like Dior Homme Intense, you probably like this. It has a rating of 4.49 out of 5, wow. You can see the note breakdown on screen. I had the eau de toilette, which had a similar note breakdown. I had that star anise note. I kind of thought of the eau de toilette as Armani Code eau de toilette mixed with a cacao note in there. I kind of felt like it was a bit redundant and didn't last long enough. So I'm hoping this smells like it has more character and it has better performance also, hopefully. And that's how it looks, guys, in the modern day bottles. I do prefer that old school bottle this used to be, and it looks a little more interesting, but hey, let's get on with it. On a cool rainy day, this stuff is magic. Where has this been all my life? I love it. Okay, I am interested in trying this now. This is Guerlain, so I'm expecting a fantastic blend. I'm expecting very French perfumery. I'm expecting this to smell sexy. Guerlain is probably a quite good brand in general for blind buying because they're so consistent. But yeah, oh my goodness, this smells like a better version of the eau de toilette. Don't do what I did, don't go for the eau de toilette, get this instead. This is richer, deeper, really sexy. Wow, this is very attractive. Ambery, powdery, cacao, very elegant as well. This has that Guerlain classic elegance that's super smoothly blended. Nothing is spiky in the notes. It's all blended together beautifully. I can imagine wearing this on a date all seasons apart from the summertime. If this lasts a lot longer than the eau de toilette, this could be an absolute winner. I can see why it has such a high rating. It's not exactly to my style because I like the more intense masculine scents, like with Gucci Guilty Absolute, but I feel like, as I said earlier, if you enjoy Dior Homme Intense, you will love this fragrance. Very similar style, but not clones necessarily. And lastly, another interesting blind buy from me is Invictus Parfum. So this is a 2024 release that I think is pretty much just trying to modernize the original Invictus, which came out in 2013. It kind of needed an update, in fairness. I kind of feel like the original is a bit redundant nowadays. However, the Parfum, I think I smelled this very briefly in one of the department stores. I may have sprayed this on my skin before, but again, it's not clear in my mind exactly how this smelled. I kind of think this was like a blue, modern version of the original Invictus. That was kind of the vibe I'm getting, but it got surprisingly high ratings on Fragrantica, 4.22 out of 5. So I wanted to give it another try. I wanted to get a full bottle and try it out because apparently it's quite versatile as well. I like versatile balanced fragrances. And it's interesting to see if Invictus has been modernized. I used to love the original Invictus. Here's the brand new angled bottle. Looks very nice. It looks a bit more angled and masculine and modern. And the note breakdown looks quite nice as well, guys. If you're seeing it on screen now, it has aquatic notes, lavender, cashmere is one of my favorite notes in perfumery. It smells like cashmere silk, essentially. It's very luxurious, clean, and elegant. I've been wearing this for a week and smells better than the original Invictus. Got compliments from females, no synthetic smell, very clean, fresh, long lasting on my skin. Yeah, I'm expecting very easy to understand, very easy to like modern designer perfumery that is going to get you compliments, and hopefully there's good versatility in here as well. Some people have said this has similarity to Invictus Legend, which I do own, which is now discontinued. So hopefully it's not too similar. Yeah, straight away I can see why they say that actually. I get that blast of saltiness. This is a salty amber Invictus for sure, even just in the sillage. So yes, that has some strong similarities to Invictus Legend, but not exactly the same. It's sort of like the original Invictus had a baby with Invictus Legend. This is still more soapy and more clean than the Invictus Legend flanker, but it definitely has strong similarities. Maybe this is like 70% similar to Invictus Legend. I don't think you need to own both if you have both of those fragrances. So maybe they've just repackaged or reformulated the Invictus Legend flanker. But this is nice. I would say this is more modern, more masculine, and more relevant than the original Invictus. Soapy, clean, synthetic, aquatic. I'm not getting that cashmere note come out so much, but it's okay. I'm not too happy with this blind buy, but I'm sure it'll be interesting to review anyways. So I've had to rank these blind buys from today's video just from a paper strip, which is of course not that accurate, of course, guys. But I will say, number one, I'm very happy with Gucci Guilty Absolute. Fantastic, this smells really nice. I can't wait to wear that. I'm very much looking forward to that. Number two is Vincent de Guerlain. Beautifully made, not exactly my style. The Joop Homme Eau de Parfum is nice for its price tag, but let's see, it might still be a bit annoying to wear because it has that original Joop Homme DNA, which I'm not a fan of, but it's interesting to review, interesting to see what these cheapies can bring to the game. And then lastly, Invictus Parfum smells safe, a little bit boring, uninspiring, but maybe I'll enjoy it once I wear it a bit more. So there you have it, guys. There is my blind buy reckless video first impression trying series part 1. Do you guys enjoy this series? Do you guys want to see me giving first impressions to reckless blind buys to see if I made a horrible mistake? Have you tried any of these fragrances, or are you now interested in trying them based on this video? Let us know in the comments down below, guys. It'll tell us what have been some of your worst blind buying experiences. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to check out my previous video on recent fragrance purchases. I will give it 10 out of 10. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.